All right, so episode 2. Like I said, I'm recording literally right after the first episode, which hopefully you have seen by now. And if you're here, then you're taking a step in the right direction. So let's get to it. We're gonna go over just as basic as it gets. All right, we're gonna go over the most basic things possible, and I'm gonna tell you exactly everything you need in order to be a successful trader. All right. So first things first. What even how do you even get to TradingView? Like what is TradingView? Okay, so let's get into Google Chrome here, right? Starting off super basic. So TradingView, right? This is the best platform for you to learn, not for you to trade in, but for you to learn. TradingView is a free platform. I already have an account, obviously, and oh wow, no extra charge. I could take a look at that later. Block. Okay. So this is gonna give you the chart that you see in every single one of my videos. You might be like, what is it? Where did you even get that data from? Yeah, this is where it comes from. This is a platform that essentially teaches you, or sorry, it gives you the information that you need about so many things. It's not just NASDAQ, S&P. It's all the companies in the world. Basically everything you can imagine. Crypto, Forex, oil, gold, everything you could ask for. Obviously, you go here, you go to your account, and then followed by that, you make an account. You can use the website itself, as you can see right here. I hate using the website because it is slow, and I don't recommend it whatsoever. I recommend that you use the actual app itself, which I'm gonna get into right now. But yeah, so you just make your account, download it for free. You can pay for the plan. Like my plan is, let me see. So my plan is like the most basic plan. So my subscription, yeah, like I have the essential plan, and I have it comes with all these things with real-time data, so on and so forth. So, and you get to do back testing as well, which is really, really important in that sense. So yeah. Now let's get to the actual TradingView itself. So you can see right here, I have it pulled up. This is the app itself, the desktop app on Windows. They have it on Mac too. It works perfectly good on both of them. So let's get to it, right? Let's open a completely new template here. Let's start from scratch. This is what you're gonna see when you first get to TradingView. Okay, so from here, what you want to do is you want to find your symbol. First, you want to create a new layout. I have all these, so let me get rid of. I don't really need this one. So let me go here. Okay, so I'm gonna create a new layout. Just let's say guide to profitability. Let's call it that, right? Perfect. We've created our layout. Now it's gonna default to NQ and with my colors, obviously, but these aren't the default colors. The default colors are like obviously red and green, but these are my colors. I'll show you guys how to change that in a sec. But before all that, you have to take a look at what is going on here. Okay, what is this? This is the price on the right, the price that is currently traded. This line right here, 24,786.25, that is the current last traded price. What does that mean? That means that the last person that bought NQ or sold NQ bought it and sold it at $24,786.25. That's what that means. Now, this market is closed because the New York trading hours are, as you can see, from 6 p.m. So you can see right here, from 6 p.m. as you can see in the bottom. Obviously, this is again. I don't know why this time is. Oh wait, hold on. This time is wrong here. I don't know why it says 9:41. Oh, my mistake. All the way back here. Okay, so from 6 p.m. all the way to 4:59 p.m. Between those hours, there is no trading. So you can see back here. Look at the bottom. It's gonna skip. You see, it says 4:59, 6 p.m. So those hours, you're not allowed to trade, right? Moving on, what is this in the bottom? This is volume. This is your indicators. We don't use indicators here. Under this little area right here, you can see volume. Goodbye. We don't need that. Indicators, not really a big fan of them. In the chart itself, on the left, you're going to have all these different drawings. So let's go over all of them. The first is your cursor. You move the chart around. Pretty basic to understand. This one down here, You can mark trend lines, so like this, and if you want to make it perfectly straight, you hold shift, right? And you can mark it perfectly 45 angle, like a clock, just like that. If not, you can loosen it up. You right click to cancel. Then you have array, which just takes it all the way to the end, but I don't really use those. Then you have an info line. I don't even know what these are. I don't use that either. I don't use any of this. I use these horizontal arrays because they're good for marking out price, which, so you put it at like a high, for example, and then doesn't matter how far I scroll here, you're always going to have that high marked out. Okay, perfect. Moving on, what else do you need? None of these, honestly. These are not useful. These aren't really useful either, except for the GAN box, but we're going to get into that in a different video. These are, I don't even know how to use these. Like, I truly have no idea what this is. And then these are really key, obviously long and shorts. Again, I'm going to get into it in a different video so I can explain to you guys everything. And then here's the drawing tool. So you can see, you can draw whatever you want. Draw a giant rocket ship. Look how fast it's going to the moon. But yeah, so that's basically it for the drawings. It's just like on the left here, you can mess around with it. Here's the magnet. If you turn this magnet on, and anytime you draw anything, it's going to stick to a price, as you can see. Like, I'm all the way up here, but it's still sticking to price. So that's really fun and useful. Anyways, now what's up here? These are your time frames. Okay. Let's take a step here and then talk about now the candlesticks themselves. Okay, so this is TradingView. This is where you're gonna see your candlesticks. Now you see all of these and you're like, what is this? Like, what do all these mean? Like, okay, so a candlestick is essentially, depending on your time frame, in this case is the 1 minute time frame, each of these equal 1 minute of trading. So as you can see, 459, 458, 457, 456, 455, 454, etc., etc., etc. If I go to the 5 minute, you'll see 455, then 450, then 445. What this means is from 450 all the way to 454 in 59 seconds, that's how much we traded, like within this range. Okay, and candles work like this. You have, I'll just draw it out here like with a rectangle. You have the body of the candle, and then you're gonna have a wick, and you're gonna have a wick down here. Perfect, perfect. If the candle is good, green, bullish, is going up, then you're gonna have this point right here. This is gonna be, oops, the other way around. This is your open. The price traded here, it opened here, meaning that when the minute, let's say the 5 minute candle, whenever the 5 minutes were over, so it's 459, or sorry, it's 455 or 454 and 59 seconds. The second that it hits 455, this is where your candle opens. Now, the wicks are how far up and how far down did we go. This is how far up we went, and then this is how far down we went. We opened here, we went all the way up here into this very top. And then we also came all the way down into here at the very bottom, but we closed the candle, and this is why the rectangle is important, at this point right here. Meaning that price opened here, it traded all the way up into here, and then it traded all the way down into here, but it closed. So what I'm saying is when it closes, we said it was 454 with 59 seconds. 455 opens, perfect. This candle opens. Now at 459, 59 seconds, this is the last traded price right here. Boom, that's it. The candle is closed. A new candle opens. A brand new candle opens, and it's gonna open exactly, or usually it opens exactly at the same price that the last one closed at. So if this one was bullish, so it closed up here, this next one is gonna open up here. Now the candle can go up, and it can go down, and it can go up again, and it can go down again, but eventually it's gonna close. And let's say it just closes there. And we went all the way up here, and we went all the way down here. What does this mean now? And you should be able to end. You should be able to pause the video and tell me yourself. It means that we opened here, we traded all the way up into here, we traded all the way down into here, and we traded all the way down into here. But the second that 5:04:59 second stops, so 5:05 starts, boom, we closed. Because remember, we're in the 5 minute time frame here. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys in like actual examples now, because I know this is a little bit confusing. So let's go to the chart itself. All right, let's just grab something that's easy to understand, like this right here. Okay, so first things first. For me, green is good. Green equals price going up. Red equals price going down, just to clear that up. This candle right here, it's 3:05 p.m. today, Monday, February 26th. Monday 23rd, February 26th. The price opened here because if it's red, it opened high, closes low. That's why it turns red. The price traded all the way up here. It traded all the way up here. This whole wick right here. It traded all the way up here. And then it also traded all the way down here into here. And it closed right here. As you can see, the second that 3:05 opens, so 3:10, so the second that 3:09 and 59 second happens and 3:10 opens, this new candle forms. And this candle in the opposite direction, as you can see, it opened exactly or almost exactly at the same price, just a little bit higher because of, you know, slippage and so on and so forth. Okay, and this candle went all the way down here, down to this point, as you can see, all the way up here, up to this point, and then it closed right here, meaning that it opened low, closed high. It went all the way up here, it went all the way down here. Perfect. That candle is a bullish candle. You need to write that down. Bullish. That's a bullish candle. As you can see, the next one opens high, closes low, goes all the way up into here, goes all the way down into here, and it closes all the way here. Okay, that's basically it for candles. There's nothing else to them. Super easy to understand. You can rewatch that as many times as you need. And what I want you to do now is go into the chart itself and look at the candles, and you need to be able to tell me from afar, this candle opened here, it went all the way up here, it went all the way down here, and it closed here. You need to be able to do that with 100% certainty in every single time, okay? Now, moving on to the chart itself. Something I guess I skipped. On your right here, is gonna be all your tickers. If you're a Forex trader, this is where you're gonna find your Forex tickers. This is your watch list. And now, if you want to find another ticket, you click here, and as you can see, look at how much we have. Let me erase this. Look at in the infinity that we have. Infinite things to trade. Infinite things to trade. Literally infinite things to trade. I trade, like I said, NQ and ES, so we're gonna focus on that mostly, and if not only, but you can trade crypto, you can trade Forex, you can trade gold, whatever you want, and they all have candles and they all behave exactly the same. Okay? So now that you know that. Now you know what candles are like. Like I said, go into the chart itself and take a look at every single different aspect. Get familiarized with TradingView and understand, like, you know, what everything does. Okay? I'm gonna leave the video at this just because I wanted to explain candlesticks. The next video is just gonna go over market structure. Super basic, the most basic of basic things. But it's actually the foundation of my strategy. So the next video is extremely important because that is essentially how I trade. And yes, I posted my strategy video already, but I haven't I just posted a strategy video because I wanted you guys to see it before you learned all these different concepts. Okay, so that's candlesticks, TradingView. So you better get used to all this. And then on the next episode, like I said, we're gonna go over the following things, and you can get ahead if you'd like. Whatever it is, we're going to go over structure. We're going to go over trending structure. We're going to go over bullish structure, bearish structure, trending structure, consolidation structure. And then we're going to see what are higher highs, what are higher lows. What is a break of structure? Where is there a break of structure? Where is there not a break of structure? All right. I've had enough talking. And I'm just going to leave the video at this because I feel like that's plenty for you guys to digest in one day. And yes, this is gonna be moving really fast. And then from all the following videos, and this is why this video is really important. You need to familiarize yourself with the chart. All the following videos are gonna be looking at the NQ chart most likely, and I'm gonna be moving around. I'm gonna be doing things. I'm not gonna be explaining myself on how I drew a rectangle and why it's sticking to the price, right? I don't want to explain that. I want to be able to know that you guys are understanding that already, because it is the most basic of basic things, okay? All right, I'll leave it at that for now, and then we can move on to the video tomorrow. I'm not gonna record it today. I want to record it some other day, like probably tomorrow morning, tomorrow evening. I don't know, maybe after I trade, so that you guys can have time to, you know, digest and really study all these things. Okay. All right. I'll leave it at that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.